America's greatest president, Abraham Lincoln. See why. Before becoming president, Lincoln said, "A house divided against itself cannot stand." He also said, "All men are created equal." Lincoln also said, "America will never be destroyed from the outside. If we falter and lose our freedoms, it will be because we destroyed ourselves." He said, "Those who deny freedom to others deserve it not for themselves." To the support of the Constitution and laws, let every American pledge his life, his property, and his sacred honor. From his first inaugural, the mystic chords of memory will yet swell the chorus of the Union, when again touched, as surely they will be, by the better angels of our nature. Whenever I hear anyone arguing for slavery, I feel a strong impulse to see it tried on him personally. With malice toward none, with charity for all, let us strive on to finish the work we are in. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. Upon the subject of education, I view it as the most important subject which we as a people can be engaged in. The Emancipation Proclamation weakened the Confederacy, boosted the Union Army, and strengthened the Union cause. The Reconstruction Amendments, spearheaded by Lincoln. With the 13th Amendment, Lincoln began the process to grant rights to formerly enslaved people. The 14th Amendment granted citizenship to all people born or naturalized in the United States, including formerly enslaved people. The Gettysburg Address, delivered by Abraham Lincoln, November 19th, 1863, at the dedication services on the battlefield. 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or any nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We are met on a great battlefield of that war. Dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that this nation might live. It is altogether fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground. The brave men, living and dead, who struggled here have consecrated it far beyond our poor power to add or detract. The world will little note nor long remember what we say here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us, the living, rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we may take increased devotion to the cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion. That we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that the government of the people, by the people, and for the people shall not perish from the earth. Please learn more about it.